Okay, yeah, okay, my mic's working. It's doing a thing again where it doesn't want to light up. And that is, that's fun. That's fun. How's it going? Happy Sunday, everyone. Uh,
Attention freaks, it's me.
hey Z, how's it going? I hope you're doing well today. We are probably in the home stretch of this game. We're probably going to get evicted. Look at the push to manage to get Gabby off her mind, even if just for a little bit. What poster did we get again? God, what poster we bought? There's Cats and Heats. Okay, we read that. And I think we've read everything. Oh, no? Oh, man. Okay, Taylor Brain. I remember Taylor Brain being tired after name, right? Yeah, they're like, nah, I like Taylor. Uh, then that was usual meeting held at Parliament today. Delegates discuss the effects of family on the population. What filth and trash. Uh, yeah. We read that, and then biker gang arrested after vandalism during protests. Members of one of the largest biker gangs in the largest city sector were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found at the site of a protest last Friday. Leader, commonly known in the streets as Christine Love. Yeah, I remember that because I misread it as Christian Love. And I don't know why it's broken. It's really annoying that it does that. Let's go to work then and try not to get evicted. Good evening. Hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't that a bit soon? Why, did someone famous get killed at the New Year's party? No, I mean, never mind. Oh, I am mad at myself for how long it took me to get Boss's joke. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Back. See? So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... I told you. We're depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gaby, I think you called her, asked me to give this to you. I believe it's a note. Gil, if it's a piece of paper, I think you would know if it's a note or not. A note? Gaby, let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all of the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. So it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while. Do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. Won't take much of your time. Don't want to see me after all that? I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you. Gaby. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. Hmm? The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you would be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? Why did we read out loud? Because Jill has trouble reading, so she has to sound it out. But because I really don't want to face Gaby again. Now it's coming back to me. It drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years. Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake. It's painful to face your mistakes, in fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gaby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Well, I mean, she already told you that she hates you to your face. Now she apologized to it, so odds are it's a 50-50 shot. Lenore was in the right to break up with me and break up with me, comma, and Gaby is in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and Jill, you idiot. Eh? You're thinking backwards. Didn't let her say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Oh, and looks like my bitrate tanked real bad. It looks like it's back now, but oof, that was rough. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Armitage? Kitty hacker. Alma, right. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister. But now you have a chance to make amends. Not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear for a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I hate feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Hey, boss. Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyway, let's start the day. Alright. Any requests for what we should have on here? I am going to put that up there. Move that one there. Um, hmm. Something nice? Okay, the 80s. I still don't hear anything. Oh no, there it is. Nah. I wish I could re-listen to these songs messing over them. That's like one thing I wish they did differently. Uh oh, I have that on the list. Out of orbit? No. Oh, alright, the city? Okay, yeah, we'll drop that, add that in there. The assignment. Okay, what's alternate reality? Showtime. Hmm. You take too long. Yeah, it's hard to remember all the songs. It is on the list. Okay, I'll let that stay. Gays uninvited. Okay, I like that one. Let's drop that, add that. I just listened to that. It is hard. Okay, we'll swap you out with Every Day's Night. There we go, boom. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one's from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gaby? Facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Happy holidays. It's your favorite carp. Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Sand dresses seem to have been popular this year. I know, Dorothy couldn't get one. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits. Luck was on my side this year. Sorry for that outburst. Aw, she's embarrassed. Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. Cobalt velvet for Stella. On the rocks. Mix. Boom. Here you go. Here. Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted to drink here, and since I was coming here too. Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How's she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. Only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal. But as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. To be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. Yeah, she's definitely suffering some trauma. Doesn't show it, but she had depressive bouts from time to time. And she definitely showed it. She definitely, has been down. Who can blame her? Her life changed completely. Exactly, like that. She needs therapy. She was in a severely traumatic experience. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. My affair will all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Mom's clinic was about to close, and her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means. Her ways of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner. Schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically brand her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. I've always been against being labeled special or different. Anyway, it was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Give me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Cold and sweet. I should know by now which one's the cold sweet drink. I wanna say... Is it Brantini? No. Brantini's... Is it Blueberry? Nope. Sparkle Star. Nope. Moonblast. There we go. There's a sweet cold drink. On the rocks and blended. Here. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asked for, you know? Now that you mention it. Now, back when Say reappeared, it seemed that she came here first. Oh yeah, she told me that. Glad she found a familiar face after all that chaos. Did she tell you we had a talk at the back of the bar? You did? Well, it's nothing that important, but... She was devastated, you know. She was afraid, tired. It hit me quite hard, not only after seeing her covered in bandages, also after seeing her so cheerful before. Guess I should be thanking you then. You what? When I met with her, she told me you calmed her down quite a bit. Did? I guess with all that is going on, the desire to not worry me weighed on her. It has happened before. So it's good there was someone else for her to share her stress with. Thanks. Sure. I don't think I did anything noteworthy, but sure. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe. And a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk with someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. It's our girl Say, yeah. Now that things aren't nice there though. Not that things aren't nice there though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that too. I just want one. I'm asking one for me, adding one to your order. Oh, that. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next. Stop. Next. There you go. Thank you. Thanks. Hey, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Oh, there are fireworks, and some dog thought it would be safe to hide in a jar. Oh no, was it Boss or was it, Rad? One guy managed to get his head and paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. It's messy. We needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah, we'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with Dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. All to make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Party with Stella and Say. Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Something classy. Type classy. We'll get a Brantini since it's sweet, classy, and happy. That tends to be what she likes to drink. Age, mix, bam. Here's Brantini. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. So it came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. A Christmas baby. Now, there's a weird story from when she was a kid. You heard Mega Santa's story, and somehow she got into her head that being born on the 25th, he was a spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. Got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, the story says that Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was as delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Wow, Jill, way to just broach the subject. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something? Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried. I won't go back to those days just like that, though. You know, if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much. Told her as much. Hey, can you get me something bubbly? Sure. Something bubbly. Yeah, okay. Bubbly of flavor, okay. Cobalt velvet? Ooh, I don't know about that. It's burning. I also don't want to get her drunk. I mean, we know she likes beer. I'll get her a cobalt velvet. Why? You're right, she shouldn't be. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if she's still on her medication where she can't get that drunk. And so I don't want to, like, get her sick. But that's still, like, quite a bit of alcohol in that. I can get her the most bland, bubbly drink possible. Alright, but if she dies, it's your fault, Carp. Here. Bubbly, bubbly. She won't die, she's too strong. Hey, Jill. Wanna know how Stella got her eye? Huh? I feel like you shouldn't tell me that. She told you my story. Means she likes you enough. It's fine. Remember when I told you one of the White Knights saved me from another? Well, it's about the other one. Apparently he was running away after doing something. Don't know. We were at the park and he held us hostage. At one point, they tried to approach and he just gouged Stella's eye out. Tried to stop him, but he just went and kicked me. Don't remember that kick. Feel my ribs breaking. There was pain in places I didn't know I could feel. At a time, I still relive that day. The kick in my torso, Stella screams, it's chilling. Briefly regained consciousness after the kick. I felt like I was being lifted. The white knight that attacked us was on the floor, not moving. I was on another white knight's shoulder. Took his helmet off and put it on an anguished Stella. Passed out, and when I came to, I was in a hospital. Apparently the kick ruptured a couple of organs and I was put on emergency care. I woke up because Stella was punching my leg, telling me to wake up. Damn. Damn. What made you bring this up? Bring this up because that guy was here last time I came. I think he's the one that saved us. No fucking way. Virgilio? Really? Fucking Virgilio? Of anyone, it's Virgilio? White Knights just let anyone in, apparently. What made you think that? Sure, more pounds and years, but I'm pretty sure it's him. There's something about his face I just can't dismiss. I'd like to see him again. Do you know how? Do you know the Steampunk Museum? That's for Virgilio there. Gotcha. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Gil. Sure. I fucking need a break already. You're telling me Virgilio is the brave white knight that saved, say? Oh my god, what the fuck? Wonder if I left food for 4. You better fucking left food for 4. We're gonna drop that out. Yeah, we'll add that in. Drop that out. Add that in. And drop that out. Boom. And we'll like swap some of these around. There we go. Okay, I'm hit. It's Dorothy. Alright, enjoy your tea. In fact, I need to take a sip of my drink. Dorothy. Won't get to the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Ah, honey. You want something? Usual, I guess. Usual, usual. Usual. Wonder what's wrong with her, though. Here. This is nice. 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 Nice? Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey. How do you know it's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? Tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer. And those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy? So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts? What? Solipsism. The theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there, that word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solace meaning alone and ipse meaning self. Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decide to make noises? And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this. It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why? Calm down, that's just semantic satiation. Stop making up words, honey. Then there's this counter. I can't be sure the counter is really here. It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on. Just making sure. I should make her drink at the very least. I'll have something to throw at her. What should I make her? You know what will make her a bad touch? No, we'll just make her another piano woman. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing you out, throwing this at your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when do you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. I don't know. It's all too sudden. Think about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my head. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? It tells me I'm actually in a body. If I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body. If I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream. What tells me that you're real? Eh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation, some computer that thinks it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis. The uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. The panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline. I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse. What to do to get over it? Finally enough, I read a book. The Last Rain in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and I realized was crying over fake things, the story and its characters. Didn't care less for them because they're fake. Why not think of reality like that too? And if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but the focus helped me. I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? Made it for you. Thanks. Okay, then. Okay. You. Why did you bow it on your head? To feel something you made. And? Burns. And itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana's, Oh, I've been here before. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right. Sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. Really big wiener. Hey, honey. The big package had a big wiener inside. What will your boss do with such a big thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it? Honey. Seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Stop. Maybe you could prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? Seriously? Jill? She's the one making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. Hang me upside down. Hey Jack boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario, I'll buy you a drink. Might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. Sunshine cloud for Mario. Trying to have a fun night, Dorothy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Optional Karmatron, so let's just gotta help out our girl Dorothy. Here you go. Thanks. The painkillers are wearing off. No! Stop. You need to stop breaking, Carp. So what you missed was Dorothy had an existential crisis. And we talked her out of it. She was basically like, how do I know I'm not just, you know, like a computer that thinks it's in a body, or like a woman in a coma kind of thing. And then we made her drink, she threw it on her head. And then Mario showed up with a package for our boss. And she ordered a giant wiener. And so then Dorothy made a lot of jokes about like, oh, it looks like you're gonna have to cut that wiener because I don't think you can fit it all in your mouth kind of thing. And like, hey, Jill, do you want your boss's wiener? Hey, call me Dorothy. You can call me darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy. Why'd you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. What way, Lilum? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry, I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. And that made me happy, and I don't know, fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Glad to help, I guess? Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. He seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it. Don't worry. You like guys, it's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the motor district? Spend all my free time in the motor district, actually. Why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The legal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love? Of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but truth is that nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. Their gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a Piano Man. Alright. Piano Man for Mario. You gotta outdick someone? Meaning like you gotta be mean to someone? Or like you gotta whip yours out and be like, "Bam!" Okay, Adelheid wants an extract. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Rocks. Mix. Bam. Here's your Piano Man. Here. Yeah, this is nice. Hey, you two an item? Haha. What are you trying to say with that, Laughter Gill? No, we're not. What's wrong with you? Eh? You work with this hunk of a man and you don't feel the least bit tempted? How can you be so calm with the smell so close to you? Wow, Mario, might want to pace yourself with that kind of talk. Ever heard the expression, his past is a fucking weight I don't want to carry? Because his past is a fucking weight I don't want to carry. If he even has a past at all, I'm having doubts lately. Are you implying he's not good game? Oh, don't misunderstand. Gil is good game. He's not bad looking, he's a gentleman, he's always attentive. But he's also distant and will take many steps back when he feels like he's getting close to somebody. Don't have to marry him, just push him into a closet and... not interested. You annoy me, bartender. You don't see what you have right in front of you. I'm out. Well, fuck you too, Mario. Please come again. Ah, Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy. Back. Did anything happen? I discovered I have the same sense of humor as an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey. They brought you a package. Oh yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? That's a new one. I have some pocket money. I'm out of excuses. Okay, just need $10,000. One wonders if Mannequin Neckos actually bring luck. But I want to prevent her from getting too distracted. I've been chuckling since yesterday. Wiener. Okay, well, I mean... Also don't want to get distracted at work because that costs you money. It's gonna be a real close one. As in, I'm probably getting evicted. let's see what 4chan's up to. Okay, yeah, so Yowu Yorei new season, I think, was last time. It's finally here. I can't believe I'm Wednesday. Base got it. That's cute. Yeah, for nerds. Okay, yeah. That bar called Valhalla. Is it any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Work. Normies are taking over, huh? Everyone is neat, just like me. Anyway, place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. How so? Never been there, so I won't know. Is she cute? I can take it, she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a bro. So you already had a conversation with her? Did she reject your advances? Oh, it's so close to being Beffica. Nah, I just heard from a distance. So, is that a no? Kind of? I mean, if you're going there just to chat. I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, I think I'm going next week then. Sounds good enough for me. But it's closed. So I'm fooling myself? You are. Alright. And then... First, Space Colony plans to develop its own army. You got outdicked? Oh, were you doing a deep off? Is that what's going on? Are you doing a deep off? Even though space... Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sorry, Carp, that your deepage was lacking. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over, looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. First space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. Alice Rabbit's in space too? Amazing. Gotta buy a new dick? That's how it goes. What a Mary's anime pillow. Nobody's actually surprised. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines. Even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technologies, the traditional views on human relationships have changed as much that someone marrying a literal object feels kinda tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain, generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma. Wanna marry me? Can't marry your own son. Yick, the final remaster leads the video game charts. Okay, so I did look this up after last stream. Yick and this game have the same publisher, but I think it was that Yick hadn't been released yet at the time of this game coming out. It was still in development. And, yeah. The newest remaster of 2016's Yick, which I still think it's funny that everyone calls it Yick when it's like Y2K, but everyone calls it Yick. Postmodern RPG opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku Project Remaster and Sting's Face Remastered. Ah, okay, Steins Gate. Gotcha. Yeah, Yick is a lot more fun to say. Full chart, including lifetime sales. Yick, the final remaster. Hatsune Miku Project Sting's Face Remastered. Water Pro Wrestling G. Dang it, Round Paul. This is the third final this year. Okay, so they're like, it's that popular. They've made 3 final versions of this game. Let me save. Boom. Go to work. Good evening. Jill, I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. But the dogs. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more than when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Jamie's here. Greetings. Oh, bye, Jamie. Anyway, let's start. Boom. I'll just do some song swapping real fast. Time to mix drinks and change lives. The guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises that night. As far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. Think you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? Don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. And give me a Mars Blast. Mars Blast for the guy that won't come back. Twice. And there we go. Bam. Here's Mars Blast. Here you go. Well, he didn't mess up. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Oh, certainly not. Do they think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. Kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Oh, fuck off, Ingram. Jill, please. You make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. Which he does. It's not wrong. There are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. Like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. Just notice you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. I suggest you try a suplex next time. Might be to your liking. Okay, let's try this suplex thing. Right. Give Ingram suplex. Oh, that sounded weird. It didn't. No, he deserves a suplex. Yeah, Jamie could do that. That'd be fine. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Oh yeah, that is the bar's specialty. Your face looks somehow familiar, Mr. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe why I need to look for a specific file at, You perhaps go through a nanomachine, expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How's the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. Causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while horrible pressure builds up in your body, and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. Fuck, that sounds horrible. Jamie's not as scary as his history makes him out to be. Nah, he's a real chill dude. You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere. After all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Let's give him a gut punch. Again, that didn't sound... No, it sounds just right. Fucking beat the shit out of Ingram. No alcohol for you. Fuck you, Ingram. Here. Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours, though. I had a couple extras in his, actually. Where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Yeah, when are they gonna get married? Like, they're best friends. Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement, or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. Fuck off, Ingram. You've said that twice. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy. Now he can go down a ditch, right? I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you call him on a bad day? No, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. I don't think I would like having nanomachines forced into me from birth. Yeah, it does kind of suck. Oddly enough. Guy tires the hell out of me. Is someone in a good mood? Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. Bad touch for Alma. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rocks, mix, stop, bad touch. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, also dresses like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they come back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum. When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, then make sure it kills you, because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time, we even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. She stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all that, I mean, the age difference and all. There's something in particular I still can't forgive. There's a day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. She said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, the admiration wore off. But we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. I haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey. Not that I still don't hold a grudge against her, but rather, Diana who said all those things so many years ago, same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, I made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Yeah, same. I know a lot of people like that. Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember I told you I last chatted at my dead ex's sister? Yeah. Got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? Same fear that drove me away from her in the first place? Right. Give Brantini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. Brantini. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. Age. Mix. Brantini. Here you go. This is the thing. Okay, let's start. Boo. Oh, hell no. This is a story of a girl who grew up disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. If I hire your high-ranking lips. Shut up. Girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. While Ma's sister went against everything she held in high esteem for her. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift your sweater. Do you want to see? Bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister's your old sister. Please get to the point. Right. Point is, if you don't face her, she'll be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. I must try. Can you get me a beer? Right. Beer. Man, I am going crazy, aren't I? 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix, boom. Here's a beer. Thanks. Tell me, did you and this Gaby girl get along? Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as sister-in-law. I got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. Both the big and little sister, you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Well, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Wow, you were here? You were quite absorbed in that conversation just now. Jimmy even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Alright, save. Yeah, okay. Now it's safe to keep playing. Woot woot. I need to take a sip of my drink. No more Alice Rabbit news. We'll watch an ad for really expensive ramen. It's less chilly today. Okay. There we go. Chill. Kid's looking for you. Oh, shit. Hey. Ah, Norma. You. You're back. Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. She thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. So responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me it'd be a waste to spend money on in a university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to college course, but I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gone ugly. And you're right, I'd be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. What's the drinking age in this world, actually? I believe it's 21. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Aw, so sweet. Shut up. Yeah, America ages. Because this is America, I believe. Hey, Joe, mind helping me here? Sure. Make Bleeding Jane, please. On it. Bleeding Jane for Gil. Thanks. Hey, Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I could see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character. Don't know. What are you? A cute girl? Right. You okay, Jewel? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Give me a hand here and serve a beer, please. Sure. A beer for Gil now. Thanks. Would you line up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. Dude, he wants to get so crunk. Huh, yeah. Doesn't that change colors and it's like grayed out now? Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Weird. Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy Inquisition. Ouch, I bit my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Honey! Hey Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a Fluffy Dream? Sure. Fluffy Dream for Dorothy on the go. I love Dorothy so much. She's so nice. You're gonna get crunk. Age, mix, boom. There's a Fluffy Dream. Thanks. Yeah, before you leave. What? I got sung a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. Gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am. Don't worry. Hey, Jill. Mind if I ask you a silly question? You've seen my clients. Can you assume I don't mind silly questions? Silly answers can get on my nerves, though. Sorry. What do you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems to have a place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who are called such. Oh? Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? Let's call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corp's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stengovich. Let's call him Stengovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stengovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stengovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through the treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born. Their parents got called cat boomers. Generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. Fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with protrusions instead of their parents. Keep calling them protrusions, why is that? Because that's what they are. Huh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. It still surprised me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they ever get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? Well, let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait. What? Yeah, the guy's name was Stengovich. Huh? I just remembered, Sylvia Stengovich was around my age when I was a teen. There were some TV specials featuring her. I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. Did you need a shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. All booze and no firecrackers makes Dana a dull girl. She was thinking of thinking a lot about Kiramiki. Buying one of her posters will prevent her from getting too distracted. Okay. This is gonna be real fucking close. We got today, and then is it due the 30th in the morning or 30th in the evening? I think we're getting a bit. Alright, surviving Lit City. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy. Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, I think, honestly, it was, buying this background that did me in. But, look at it, it's cool, it spruces up the place. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy. Self-deprecating thread? Don't trust in white nights and don't go out after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for a flower, lol. Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. But if you don't buy what she's like wanting, she gets distracted, and you earn less money than if you had bought the thing. We've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is. Coming here was a mistake. Why would you come here anyway? Visiting family, but now I want to take them out. Do it while you can. The airlines are leaving the city, lol. Soon we won't even be able to escape. Cryface. Can I even get some weed in this crap hole somewhere? Yeah, I just PM'd you a good dealer. Beffica. This thread is closed. Unless I'm mistaken, my grandpa lived here before they turned it into Glitch City. Okay. Birth rates decrease as youth prefers low-income company. At the beginning of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke. The reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships have become immensely popular among Glitch City's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Anime, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. Just so much better than dealing with other people, you know? You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and sex is amazing! Don't even get me started. It's expected that new regulations will soon be announced to address the situation. Being going with Willem can be tiring, though. Wearing socks and sandals in public is now a crime. I feel like we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City, so as long as we adhere to decency rules. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using that abominable combo. But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. Got you praised. First silly law I'm all in for. BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they're on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and a weak currency, the BTC has given the order to disband almost half of its recreational businesses in the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact in our earnings, and we can't continue in the red. PR representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already now, and they're crying because they can't have more? Give me a break. Oh yeah, this. Late to the party, Augmented Eye. Yeah, fuck Augmented Eye. Okay. Well, let's go to work. What might be the last time. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea what that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. Not gonna say anything, Jill? It means not being delivery girl? I'll happily fake helplessness. Oh, what Twitch studio? What Twitch studio? You can tell me. You can tell me. You can vent. This is a safe space. Fine, give me that list. Oh, it's buffering? That sucks. I'm sorry. I'll be back sometime. It's a pretty safe space, I believe. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? Is it on Jamie? He what? Client of his. Oh. Girl that owns a bazaar. The O was when I read a girl. I know. Rip, Gamey. She's been coming on to him for ages, and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward, and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. So the ants will take him to the bazaar, I take it? That's right. Huh. Alright then. To the office I go. As for me, I am going to just move things around on the playlist again. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Deal with a crush, huh? This place. Great! Oh, if it isn't... fucking Miku? Kira Miki, there we go. That was close. Hey, Jill. Sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, stalked woman incoming. The door is open. Go ahead, the door is to the left. Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where is she? Oh, the hellhole, perfect. Hey kid, I'll have the usual. Right. Huh. Remember me after 2 weeks. Okay, big beer. You know, kudos to this bar for having a thing set up already for like, hey, guys bothering me. And like, oh yeah, just go back there, we'll keep you safe. Here. This seems right. Paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations, and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but get the fuck out of here. You do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? Shitty page that'll over-sensationalize anything and report useless things? Of course I know. Why not try to rectify that image? Put simply, I'm being clutched by the balls, in a non-pleasant way. The Batsu Corp and company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to fine you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. If I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Huh. Not to mention there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. And shit went deeper than I thought. No news outlet talks about that. Alright, kid, let's try Moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. A Moonblast? What a loser! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2. Rocks, blend. And there you go. There's your Moonblast. Now let's see what the ruckus is about. So what brought you here? Oh, right. Didn't you see a Lilum coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. I want to know just how detailed those King Class Chia models are, personally. And so you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, you don't have a family or something? Why, for that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. So that Lilum isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. Yeah, let's literally beat the shit out of this guy. Fuck him. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I'll have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left. Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems you had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing, really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Alright, something sweet. I don't know why I went under B. Sweet. Let's give you a Sparkle Star. Age, mix, boom, enjoy your Sparkle Star. Thanks. So do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come onto you. Don't say. Well, not like you'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, now I'm already committed to a relationship. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. He definitely was trying to come on her. Yeah. Really? We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, and it wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. You know, I met 2 fans of yours lately. Really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans. It doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. Yeah, that was my opinion. It's like, that's too close of a business relationship kind of thing. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. Especially because Kiramiki, if I remember correctly, is a recent model. And with what Dorothy was saying, that the models have to go through, like, they're basically put with someone to make sure that they emotionally mature correctly. So, if he was the one that she was put with, that could be an issue. So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Something tea-like. If I remember correctly, something bitter but girly is fine too. Okay. Let's go by... First, let's look at girly. Okay, those drinks, and then bitter. I think it was Sunshine Cloud was in both? Okay, yeah. Tastes like chocolate milk with a good smell and taste. I'm gonna say it tastes like caramel too. Just making sure that there's not any Sunshine Cloud and yeah, just Sunshine Cloud. Okay, cool. 2 aldehyde, 2 Bronson. There you go. Rocks. Blend that baby up. Here you go. Here. Yeah, this works. Hey, you're King Class Chia, right? Yeah, that I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72? Both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have a port on their heads, which make them more versatile. Mine line lacks that, or the resilience to the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice simulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. Trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Ah, I see. Is there anything new for this concert? Well, it's an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There's this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sing Your Love is a Drug. Huh. So you know the B-Link girls? Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their onstage personas they are. Really. Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. They're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Huh, hard to believe. I believe their image is that of stoic girls with a little expression. It's like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me, if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. So they took the opposite route to become cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idol to be unkept, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. To crew, I guess. Well, I gotta go, but let's have a Sparkle Star first. Alright. Sparkle Star. 1, 2, 1. And then H, mix, boom. Here you go. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break. Alright. Alright. Let's start the next day. Well, not next day, next part of the break. Well, also let me take a sip of my drink. Note self, buy oil for that door. Alright then. Gil, you're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings, Stella. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with the Bleeding Jane today. Ooh, Bleeding Jane. One, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And blend it. Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for Say? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean. Really clean. Gil is one you can know that too. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Really. He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, bricking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights, and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. The whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of armor fetch a high price these days. Did anyone see any profits from that research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just opened for many. So I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There's one weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit. 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of Henshin heroes. A hen what? They looked really gaudy. We have anything like that on there. Nope. Okay. Wait. Okay, no signal. Oh, I guess it's just off then. I don't remember being able to turn off. Damn it, I went past it again. There we go. They looked really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He had one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about things. It's interesting. The amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place also helps you put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie. A fun fact. Failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. Regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. Guess even Zaibatsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corp. Because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords. They're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. Hey, Confetti, how's it going? We're gonna get evicted. We are not making enough money. Sleepy, understandable, it is Sunday. Corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city just about trying to use product placement. So much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. Let's not start with theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias of their own. It is not Confetti's fault. You apologize, Carp. Can't believe you would say something like that. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the fun of whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what you're saying is that Glitz City is basically a huge theme park? You meant you bastard. Like, I don't know, that's, I don't know. Nah, I don't think you did, Carp. That seems weird. I'm just getting a bad name all over this game. So far, clowns haven't been besmirched in this game that I remember. So what you're saying is that Glitz City is basically a huge theme park? I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, hen what? Can I get Brantini here, please? Sure. Let's give her a Brantini. Brantini. 6 Adelhyde. 3 Powder Delta. 1 Carmitrine. Age. Mix. And here you go. Here. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today? Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to have a couple of tickets for Kiramiki Encore a couple of tickets for the Kiramiki Encore concert. Nice. Oh, right. As it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I'm surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite a graceful client. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person are actually true? Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life. Having such backing to that claim, to hear that she's so nice to everyone? It's nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. Just down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Oh, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My dad always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. He has actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice. More importantly, Daddy, do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. You'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I see. Wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Say in her wounds. Though she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you give me a classic drink? Sure. Something classic. Know what? You can have Bleeding Jane. Mix till it's blended. Here you go. Here. Thank you. I think you should know about this. About what? They, told me about your eye. That? Oh yeah, I knew. You did? They told me. I'm alright, don't worry. So, that's quite the, I mean, damn. We all have our own share of painful stories. I might just be as shocked hearing something from you. I don't know, but every time someone brings attention to my eye, it starts hurting. Attacking the replacement is good enough, but remembering it hurts a bit. Oh. So, she also told you about that Virgilio guy, didn't she? You know him? Virgilio Armandio? Didn't net any results, but after digging deeper, we found another name. Timothy Mercury. Branded traitor after killing a fellow White Knight. Declared MIA. Seems like the guy knew how to hide himself. What are you gonna do? At the very least, seek him to fake him. That's the least I can do. Oh. Wait. I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but that'd be true if tech was patented in the first place. It isn't? The Batsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they've never patented anything. Yeah, because once you patent it, it becomes public knowledge. Patent would be in the database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention, they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. No patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside one of those suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And the city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. Ah, Alma. No hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First the greeting stop, then saying please and thanks stops, and before you know it, boom, total anarchy. You're exaggerating. Am not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, and I expect you to properly greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more. "You overdid it. You totally overdid it," quoth the bartender. I did not. "So you like poetry?" I had a phase. I think everyone at some point had an Edgar Allan Poe phase. Let's start with Big Cobalt Velvet. Sure. Big Cobalt Velvet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just a whole layer Carmatine. On the rocks. Mix it up. Boom. Here you go. No, you didn't have a Edgar Allan Poe phase? I don't know. It was like everyone at my school seemed to have had an Edgar Allan Poe phase at some point. It was just when you had it was the thing. See, I was big into Edgar Allan Poe in like late elementary school, which was before a lot of people got into his works. I liked the concepts of them. They were hard reads for me as a kid, but I liked the kind of dread that they had. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadowmaster 69's Chronicles ring any bells? Oh, you went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd. Today, my daily card readings told me that I'd meet great change thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well, though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essays was wrong. Phil? I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived. Why? Why? Sheesh, relax. It's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We've all been young, Jill. Relax. It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would be embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? Gods, no. I gave up on the whole occult stuff. Just that remembering all that stuff is... Ugh. I don't know. I don't like the way you look. All dressed in black, with a rare accessory popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pick. Oh god, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just use a search engine, you know. It didn't request documents or anything. What led you to the page? You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism, and I wanted... Obsessed with occultism, I wanted to kiss all the boys. And I kinda almost accomplished that in middle school. School haunts me today. Never underestimate the lengths old classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask though, Why the 69? It's supposed to be 6'9", not 69. Like in reference to both the lovers and the hermit. That's convinced meant wise choices. Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 6'9". I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I fucking knew what 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? Look, I'm on Jill's side of sometimes some of us take a lot longer to learn these things. You have no idea. Well, let's wind things up a bit. I'll have a sugar rush. Sure. Sugar rush. Are they trendy now or something? There we go. Just mix it up. Bam! Here we go. A highly alcoholic sugar rush. This is the thing. Hey Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past, I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine, fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing? Yep. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who are to describe as such. They've introduced to my family and all. First one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. Remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. Second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. Starts with friendly hit and before you know it. Anyways, the other guy met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. Then there's Richard, who, it's been almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well. We had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. As time went by, there's a rift that started separating us. Just didn't like my family. He didn't? Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There's a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, maybe he'd change his mind. As much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. At one point I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will ya? Sure. Alright, just basic beer. Mix, boom, here we go. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question, we're even. Wow, you really are embarrassed of that blog, huh? Alright, enjoy your death. Appreciate you coming by, hope you feel better. Sure, ask away. What age did you get those implants in your boobs? Jill, I love you, and I know you're saying that in jest. I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, in honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. I'm just lurking while I die. Well, yeah, but, enjoy your death. And have a good one. They're real and they're spectacular. Now ask the real question before I slap you. I grant you one and only one chance to call me by my full name as compensation then. I'll gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping, because my real question was, why'd you get your hands chopped? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spend lots of time typing, and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh. There's other utilities, like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor. There's lots more, but there are small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. I had your family take the operation. They took it well enough, except for my mom. She tweaked that for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. If As luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there's an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady. His right hand got completely crushed. Told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice. They can get a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment and it would pass off as her own original hand with no problem. Last I heard, we were compatible and my family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. You didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So, are we cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You're pretty pissed about the comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry, it sounded a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once. Now you don't. Why? You just call me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance and only one chance, and you just used it up. Damn it. Surprise! Hey, Alma. This might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey. Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting. Propose a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in the body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like the brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still an interesting read, though. I see. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you convince yourself that you're crazy. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the idol roll left him like that, it seems. You think? Might have been while he was out. True. Hey, boss. You're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am. Yeah, why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show, it just so happens to use fights as an expression. Might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Huh, didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gilt's back to make you humble. Oh well, wait, what? Come here, fuckboy! 8th grade what? Who would have thought we'd get a bona fide idol in the bar? Alright. I have enough fucking money! Oh my god, I made enough money just in time! You were charged $1,000 for your rent. Have a nice day. She'll have a roof over her head for another month. This sense of relief will make sure she focuses at work. Oh my god, we just made it. We have $53 to spare. Oh my god, I can't believe we made rent. We're not getting evicted. Oh, that is a relief. So that means we won't just get the bad end, we'll have options. Okay. Grand Slam Fighters crowned a new heavyweight champion. Split City's most popular pro wrestling promotion crowned a new heavyweight champion yesterday, with giant Yusuke taking gold from fellow Japanese wrestler Justin Liger. After previous champion, 66 American Kid, was forced to relinquish the title due to a head injury, GSF decided to hold a tournament to find a new title award holder. The match ended after an epic 30-minute bout, with Giant Yusuke applying a massive German suplex for the 3 count. During an interview with AE, Giant Yusuke told us through a translator that he's waiting for 66 American Kid to recover. I won't rest until I beat him clean. So exciting. If only I understood what's going on. Yeah, I still can't believe I managed to... Like, I was like, I'm not gonna make that. I was thousands of dollars short, but that last day just got me enough money to make it. After the Great Earthquake, salvage agents are the new rage. The Great Earthquake that sank large portions of the world 5 years ago also created an unexpected profession, salvage agents. Summer Aki is one of these salvagers, and she shares her experience with the augmented eye, seeing big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas, several kilometers below the ocean surface. That's something that gets to you, you know? Millions lived there before the Great Earthquake, and it's on me to retrieve their memories, their lives. Aki is now working to retrieve items from a research facility in the Tanegashima Island in Japan. And Australia? Australia is a tad more complicated than that. New Lilim regulations. The current regulations preventing Lilim from looking too human have been working well so far, but Glitch City's government is planning to create even more new laws, so as to enforce robot-like features among the Lilim in a bid to reduce identity theft. Glitch City, the first nation to adopt the current standard in artificial intelligence and robotics, was the first to allow robots into normal society, quickly giving them necessary rights so as to sustain a long-term experiment about their role in human evolution. Unfortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent measures. It is unknown what kind of laws we'll have in the future regarding their existence. People look more robot-like by the day, too. Okay, and then... Oh, she wrote about the bar. The name sounds silly and a bit hard to pronounce, but good thing it's actually called Valhalla. The funny numbers and letters are just a code. Anyway, I visited this cute and small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area was called Neon District. At first it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back, but once I got in there I felt really safe and at home. The bartenders are a bunch of sweethearts and the boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. I look forward to visiting again. The drinks are very tasty, even though they weren't made of real alcohol. I don't know if I want the bar to suddenly become a fan tourism hotspot. Okay, and I didn't read what she said when we did that. We have a roof over our heads for another month. Yay! Okay, and then let me save. And then we'll start our day. Friday, December 30th. Good evening. That's what we need a TV on. Yeah. Gil, are you humming Shine Spark? Hey Jill. Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing of the sort. I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they fucked. That's not... Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since, well, never. Oh, hey, it's Streaming Chan. Oh, I remember there's some things I can do. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place, and... Shit. Yo, I'm out. I'm gonna... Not so fast, flat bartender, if that's even your real name. Okay, remember correctly. You can press buttons to join in. Yes. Pressing L is for W's, apparently. Yeah, okay. K is... Yeah, that. Fuck yeah and woo. J... No, Jay doesn't. Jay doesn't do anything? Okay. Oh. Yeah. People not being happy. And then was it P does something? Yes. P is 8. Okay, yeah. Not so fast, bartender. That's even your real name. Last time my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Yeah. Do I have something in my face? This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it. That gleam in his eye is unmistakable. Whatever, just keep it down. Oh, Jill, you're... Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway. Okay. We'll just move some of the songs around. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Betty! And, fuck, what's his name? I want to say Beat, but... Deal. That's it. You were too happy and you were too muppy. What happened? I was right. Eh? That lower girl was head over heels for him. Oh, it's right on the money. Say, that girl. I'm not here. Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways, Betty was right, and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. Friday beer for cheerful Betty. You know what? I might get this wrong, but I think she deserves a big beer. For the occasion. Alright. So the girl was actually infatuated with him? You should have seen her, screaming from the top of her lungs like she liked him. And him just staying there thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Ugh. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your coworker. Holy shit, did he fuck? You're making it too obvious, Gil. How? That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to Deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? It's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a Bloom Light. Okay. Need to serve a Bloom Light and something non-alcoholic. Okay, Bloom Light. Yeah, Betty's back. Okay, on the rocks, mix, boom. Oh, no. I fucked up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Aged and mixed. Aged on the rocks and mixed. Okay. Something non-alcoholic. Do I want to give something boring? Oh, let me start with that. Go through. Okay, that has alcohol. Alcohol. None. I can give him Bleeding Jane. I can give him Blue Fairy. There we go. He can have Crevice Spike. Okay, and blended. Boom. Serve. Here you go. I got an achievement. Apparently no one ever orders the crevice spike, so you get an achievement if you serve someone the crevice spike. The same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty. I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict. Yeah, he's now dating that girl. Too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler. Okay, now I would, if someone was a teetotaler, I'm okay with someone not drinking. But if someone would be like, you're drinking, I'd be like, nope, not doing this relationship. Choose with mouth open. Again, another one. If that's like, okay, yeah, I probably won't want to date with someone that chews with their mouth open. What do you think, Jill? It must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. It depends on how strong the chocolate addiction is. I mean, about peace scraps situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this, Gil. He's still on fucking Cloud 9. Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? What about Sneaky Sneaky? I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. Starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. Start there. Everyone believes Gil got some, because apparently he looks too happy. Everyone has commented about how he looks like he fucked. So you missed, Betty being like, yeah, you know, Robot Boy here's, dating that girl, and did Gil fuck? Ask her out sometime. Get to know her. Maybe she'll change your mind. Maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to Lilim. So I don't know how well it applies to you. Those things are human and all but organs nowadays anyway. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fella's a good catch if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans and all but organs. You've surely encountered Lilim that you sometimes forget are not humans, Dorothy. We live in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilim, though. Well, Glit City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilim integration, so... Anyway. Just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. Quite the uninspired advice if you ask me. Betty is awesome, so I understand her being your type of girl. Especially since it is you, so you know, it's like, you have to at least like yourself somewhat. Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Okay, well, let's get the pianists out here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Rocks, mix, bam. Next, piano woman. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Aged and mixed. Boom. So, here. And now we reach a stalemate. I'd normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking a woman. Why order like that then? Aw, she's blushing. I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine. Mine. Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't, for the life of me, leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. It's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know. Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah. We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine. We'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Bill. Please come again. A party? I'd love to go. Do we have to? Did I have to tell you your child nickname was Kicks? It's because you kicked people? I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... Sorry. Totally forgot she was already here. Man, that's such bliss. Still, I can see how traffic spiked. Things can get fun here. Just like that last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. You want something nasty? Again. You want perfume with a plum? Grizzly Temple. We can do, Bloom Light. Yeah, let's do Bloom Light. Age. Rocks. Mix. Boom. Here we go. This is the... Hold up. It was nasty, alright. And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. Huh? It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. No, thank you. But don't be shy, let me give you one. I mean it, no, thank you. Well, too late, it's already in your player. I can't... How in the ever-loving fuck did you do that? Magic. That's bullshit. Video editing magic. Just hacking the music player. Yep, every person I didn't like got insta-kicked. I was also known for kicking, but it was because, like, when I get picked on, I couldn't punch back, but I could kick back. And so I'd kick. Every single time someone would try to punch me, I'd just, like, get on the ground and, like, just do, like, kick out at them. And, like, kick them in, like, the knee and stuff. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let's move on, shall we? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time we talked about this place like it was zany haven of sorts. But I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like? Good question. Where are the dogs? Either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't come. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs. This is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know. Now that I think about it, maybe boss just donated the money to the Sierra thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well, anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I missed them, but they should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry, what'd you say? I was asking if there were any new stories. This is not a newspaper, you know. Nor is it crazy stories on-demand streaming service. That's a big fat lie and you know it. Shut up. I said nothing. Haha. I meant, so shut that idea up. Yeah, that. I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason. I want to find out why. Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. He's so distracted he won't even make a torch. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but then I want to hear it. Well, Kiramiki came yesterday again. You're shitting me. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have poop like the glass from last time? Well, if I may interject. You've been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. Did that? She did? She did what? You know she took a pic with her! Let's see. Why? I try to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. We sit there and she just comes waltzing over? Not fair. Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Oh, so let's put the TV back on. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? Not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very graceful client, much like the last time, a really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? I'm not gonna let you keep her to yourself. Alright, Dutch will come back again though. She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will ya? Okay. Girly drink. What's the worst girly drink I can give you? Sunshine Cloud. Tastes like tea. Moonblast. Wait. Blue Fairy. Wait, Sugar Rush. I get it. Yeah. You know what? Let's just make you pass out again. Mix. Stop. Here you go. Here. Phew. Let's just chill a bit. Still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Maybe the whole peak viewership is just you? Eh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just that good. Are you hitting on me? Am not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave. Pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl, she's fun. Another nuisance shows up. Wow, Joe hates me. It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you are curious, right? About Fuckboy's partner? Wanna know who it was? Do you know? Maybe, maybe not. And maybe not sells it then. Not taking any chances. Oh, come on. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. It's nothing, really. Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support? Hey, Joe. Internet voice, remember? Fuck. What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean. Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Crash is one hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know it, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando. Huh. Oh, come on, I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something. Yeah, Gil and Jamie are gonna happen. Gamey is endgame. I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over, you know. I really wanted to hear a sir, yes sir in the background. Mind if I entertain you a bit then? Boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the missy here. Alright. Chill. By that I meant, take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Grilled Gil. Alright. Alright, Gil, come with me. Eh? Save. Boom. Now safe to keep playing. Want one? No thanks, I don't smoke. Alright, I got a text from Alma. Boss, I'm in Gil didn't fuck. Well, that's a bummer. She's sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. You was a lucky girl. So it's a guy. Never thought you swung that way. You're wrong, Jill. Everyone thinks he swings that way. It wasn't a guy. It was a man, and his name was Jamie. So it's a girl, and he did fuck. Don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? Don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself. You're talkative so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know to get through to you. Make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No, why would that be a problem, though? I don't know, I just feel weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way he won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. Wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. There we go. And that's that. I'm back. What were you two doing back there? Dorothy! Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Holy crap, did you really fuck? John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil, you're making it too obvious. Ow! What will we have today? I'll have a gut punch. Coming right, eh? What? Nothing? Dorothy wants a gut punch? Is the world coming to an end? Yeah, that isn't her usual kind of drink. But they're a girl Dorothy, so we're gonna kick it up a notch. Age, mix, boom, here's a gut punch. Here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. You okay? It's rude for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. You know Loam tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? The tongues were designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs, and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235x times. That makes me hate those flavors, because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, lie if I said I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time, I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations, you can make a seismograph with them. Huh. In checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. That got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all of those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know. Looking up all that suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. Felt like I'm here right now. Glad to hear that. Alright then, let's try something sweet now. Something sweet. Something sweet. How about a suplex? Oh, did I put it under, yeah, I put it under S's. That checks out. How about a moonblast? And we'll blend it up for you. Here you go. Here. Ah, nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? I'm here talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid and I usually tried to strike conversation with AIs. After a bit they'd just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. It always made me crash back into reality. I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know, makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical. Aw, you flatter me. Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's golem. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from more simple form ages ago. If golem managed to create biological life years from now, we'll all have come full circle. So what should I take from this is... You love me? Don't overdo it. Anything else? Let's go with Sugar Rush. Okay. Sugar Rush, alright. 1, 2, 1, and get ya fucked up. Mix, stop, here we go. Here. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. So, I take it the solipsist problem got solved? Yep. All the reality crisis started the other day. My guardian. Call her mom, nobody's judging you. So Dorothy popped in. Well, you said you left for 2 seconds. When did you leave? Then I can actually give you a good refresher. Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. You forgot. Okay, well, Dorothy showed up, and she's over existentialism. She got over it by, Oh, okay. So, Streamer Chan came in. We were basically like, well, maybe you were why viewers peaked, Streamer Chan. And, it had nothing to do with this bar. And then we took a break with Gil. And we basically had a heart-to-heart with Gil saying like, hey, man, fucking open up so that we don't always tease you. Because literally teasing's the only way to get you to open up about anything. Also, Alma and Gil didn't fuck, and Gil is apparently straight. Jill was like, I never took you for, someone that swung for the other team kind of thing. And he's like, well, I don't. And it's like, oh, okay. So it was a girl then. We still don't know who he fucked. But also wasn't, Miki. He just likes her songs now. And then Dorothy, yeah, got over her existentialism by learning how her body was fine-tuned. Because each golem set differently. So she now knows, like, the exact ratio of sensitivity that her tongue is compared to a normal human and stuff like that. Very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them. Where do these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? It tells me someone isn't pressing a button to make me feel that. It tells me I'm in my body. What is real? But why would she not be told that stuff before? It's one of those where, like, she probably just didn't care to know about any of that stuff. Though, now that she's had existentialism, that was what helped ground her. Uh, boom. Oh, don't worry, by the way. I'm fine. Thank God. So natural to see you down like that. Man, that Go-Go is a blast. Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Dee Dee? Dee Dee is too much for prick, and Go-Go is tired. Besides, I want to talk with bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried, Jill. I'll be in my office. Hey, cute little girl, Lilum. Cam girl. Oh, fiddlesticks. Oh, what's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? Hey, Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds fun. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush. Bartender, a Sugar Rush, over here. Bartender. Sorry, what? Sugar Rush, please. Right. Thank you for still having the overlay on this. Okay, no, yeah, it's still there. Okay. Again, I should know this by heart by now. Here. A good choice, Dorothy. Yay. So, what are you doing on my turf, huh? Dreaming Chan. Yes? No, I meant that's what she called herself. Man, that's a tacky name. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name then? Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chan. Humble. Why not call yourself Streaming Chan? It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chen. I changed websites so the name felt a bit out of place, thus I became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan though, so I just went along with it. Anime was a mistake. Oh yeah, I get it. At one point I was gonna call myself Dolores Hayes. Dolores Hayes. Dolores. Oh my god. Why did I struggle reading Dolores? I read it fine the first time she said Dolores. Like, last stream or so. And then today it's like, fucking, this name doesn't exist. It's some made up thing. Then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came, I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual. And so I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell. Shut up. See, you just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet you. Don't play hard to get, you know it's true. Hey, stream girl. That's me. I'll regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? Also, can I do anything with that? Wait, did that spin because I clicked it? No. Okay. It's weird that it's been so long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy, whoever, had to make a new one. He was gonna send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of additions, but, let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Oh, so he's a contract to... Yep, he cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his penis. I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld, even in the adult VR industry. I reported him and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over his dick are punishment enough. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind if he jacked off to an image of me, but contract? That's money you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people seriously. Thick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know they can be a problem. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. Huh. But I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. Alright. 2 big beers, honey. Alright, 2 big beers. Beer. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next, boom. Okay, next. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out of there. Boom. Serve. Here you go. Cheers. Cheers. Alright, I'm not feeling my tongue or my feet. Time to get lewd. Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories? This would be a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on getting a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. And man, was it a challenge. Wasn't just gonna stream over the water, I had some underwater action too. What do you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of the problems. We just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. Have you tried chilling the camera a bit and putting it in a bag with some filling? We made something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened a hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure things looked good through the cam and started recording. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Didn't need any weight? Yep, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so he used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was all a success, but also the last time I have sex on a jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water, I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through, or I would have surely died. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex on a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick. I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational and expensive, I'll pass. Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait, I think I should leave. You care to join me in escapades for the rest of the night? Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure. Then count me in, I've got the perfect stories. Let's go. Perfect time for Dorothy. Let's be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender. Bye, honey. Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this mega Santa. Wait, seriously? They left. Pair made in hell. At least they look like they're having fun. The method of filming underwater sounded convoluted as fuck, though. I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great? We're in the same place. What, were we in the same place? Here, chill. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with, and keep it up. Well, tomorrow is the big day, so get ready. That goes for both of you. Either I'm getting older, that goes too much even for me. Aw, sweet. You have no notifications or reminders. Happy New Year. May all your wishes come true in the new bountiful year filled with health and joy. Okay, we're gonna go long, just cause I feel like the next day is gonna be the last day. We'll leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise uh, noise. Thanks. Actually, let me see actually how many days there are to this game. Uh... Okay, yeah. So, yeah, this next day is the last day. Okay. Which case, we have money to spend. Uh... Stored cartridges. We can get cute clay houses. Can't buy the toy turn. We can get tea. Banner. Meet the staff. Paper lantern. Vintage gaming. Okay. Gonna buy that. Bam. Damn, just short of being able to meet the staff. Oh well. Turn. I remember correctly. Yeah, you can play the game. Okay. X to shoot, arrow keys to move. Why did it shrink the screen? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go. ABS, classic rule of vintage games, always be shooting. Alright, kinda easy so far. Like as far as bullet hells go. Oh, there we go. There's a hit. I liked some bullet hells. Other ones I'm like, nah, this is way too much for me. It's also one of those where it's like, it depends on what the size of your hitbox is. Like some games, it's really deceptive what your hitbox size is. I remember one game actually being like, look, if you want, we'll do an overlay where you can see the pixel that you actually are compared to the avatar that we made for you. Finished my brother's hair, now my hands smell like gel. Again, just have him go bald. GG easy, no more hair issues. How long does this go? Oh, okay, yep, there we go. Alright, well, I'm done with that. Not gonna traumatize your brother for an easy life. I mean, that's your decision. I'm not saying it's the right one. But, you know. Okay, so let's go to work. Well, let's see. Gil is in the back and get everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. I only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gaby will show up in any minute. Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something. Maybe that'll cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit. Keep your chin up. Get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it. Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gaby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello. Gaby. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to Val... Hey. You talk first. No, well... Some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it's from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first time I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least, not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Is there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. Spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. After all those worries, after all those problems, all these years not talking to her, sends me a letter. Fucking letter of all things. Just says sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, it's just... Remembered all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like the time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day? And you were pissed about the lack of a 3? Or that time when you left an open beer bottle on the table? She sneakily opened it and took a sip? She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. The letter was supposed to piss me off like that. Guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she's being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? She told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. Organs are different. In addition, made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial heart and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently, she suffered that since she was 18. Kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Well, if I know. It's angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how'd she live so normally then? She had to use a serum. Shots in her heart every 3 days. Apparently, the serum burns like hell. Shots even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. not entirely related, but the progress in artificial organs is amazing. It is, honestly, how, like, far medical science has come. The thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark? And the rejection was what ended up killing her? And the machine rejection was what ended up killing her. They couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. The doctor said she might have missed a shot. The shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere. Maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. Kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. Huh? Spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the Research Institute thing back then? The amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive. You're here. I can make amends with you. I can't make amends with the dead. Can't apologize to her like I can't apologize to you right now. Chill. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. She only... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we're to honor her, we'll do it together. Together. Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now, try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though. Did she really start to complain about chest pain shortly after I left? No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time. It actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. God, so I even blamed her death on you. You were angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. You didn't deserve that. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. Both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shout at you either, so... Let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So, how'd you find me exactly? Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger U? I have, yeah. Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. The other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. The description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad, more like dumbfounded. She's a stalker. And a 4chan user. Hey Joe, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, Back then I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hid my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I totally tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. Oh, I didn't know that she accepted the job offer on your behalf. That's pretty fucked up. She kept saying it was the best for me in my future, but I was livid. Why'd she have to do that? Hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like, she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You're going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. Just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. The thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. Didn't know what I wanted to do. I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, pretty much past college thanks to being with her. And that's partly because she was so pushy. And if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once she had gone married? Once we'd have gone married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me. What about my freedom? My say on the matter? So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No, no. Never stopped loving her. It's why it hurts so much. But you have to understand. Didn't want to wake up 40 years old and work in a job I hate. Just to have routine, getting used to it. Wanted to break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself. Think carefully about what to do next. I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same. I'm not even in college. That's what led you to fighting, huh? Eh. You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It felt silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, being all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. Could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. Sister said something like that. Yeah? Told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end. Instead, I kept pushing her. Should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that. Honor. You're quite the hotheads, you, me, and my sis. You're supposed to be a mature one, you know. You play your role correctly. Eh. Why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too? No, it's just that. Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? You didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded? Your sister wouldn't have scolded you. I was afraid. Dead afraid. Couldn't bring myself to face your sister. I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. In perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know. Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again. It feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sister were meant for one another. We both moved on after all that. Neither of you had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. Like I said, bring myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I won't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. Feel her absence every day. Everything's just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Huh? Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. I told you that all the time. Same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Is it the same X that reminds you of BK from Donut County? Hey, I was 8 back then. So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? Toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. Drink? Don't worry, trust me. Let's make a toast to Gab. Let's make a toast, Gab. Let's make something to toast Gaby with, preferably something sweet. Okay, by name, by type, by flavor. There we go. Can you make blue fairy without alcohol in it? Yeah. Age, mix, boom. Grab this for a sec. Okay. Ahem. Lenore, I know you're watching from beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. Can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gaby in your absence. I'll make sure Gaby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be there for her. Be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problems you and I had. Hey, want to add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. It's a bit... Come on, just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot. Why do you keep that secret for so long? Idiot. Idiot. I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough, you idiotic idiot? Hey, Jill. Promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. If you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. I can't do that. Huh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. Well, I can't promise that I won't run away like last time. Both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gaby. I mean, well, not Lenore, but... I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Chill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So... About this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. You might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. Right. It doesn't have alcohol in it. Now that I think back to it, damn, little sister gave you beer once as a prank. Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better than when she offered me apple soda. Put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Get the ex-sister drunk, good way to make amends. I am a good person, Carp. I did not get her drunk. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh. Did you get back at her? Well... It changed, but Anna didn't show up. Did hide all the dildos in the house that night. Only to find she knew how to use the cucumber. Also no, only not the same except my new BK. Okay. As a follow-up, she used the same cucumber in a salad days later. Ugh. So, do you like eating meat for lunch? Bill? I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey, Gaby, do your parents know you're here? I think I'm at Claire's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. Miss Claire knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course. How would she cover for me otherwise? True. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Claire doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread is really good. Yep, he opened the second branch last year. So he's looking to expand? And I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District had almost no bakeries. Don't remember when her sister introduced me to him. Started shouting, I knew it! Fucking knew you were a lesbian. Mark 1 for daddy. I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. Dad said sis was into girls, the acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? Guess that one wasn't as simple as they said. One too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society and her circle of friends. Lesbian daughter was a no-no. That is a good bet to have. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How'd she react to her death? Don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? Never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think? Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't shown up. Must have fallen alone, huh? I've been there. But I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. Huh? I thought there was gonna be a party here. Alma, over here. Party? Small New Year's celebration. Wanna stay for a bit? I don't want a kid to be burdened. Don't worry, he won't. We'll only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in? You don't mind me? Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce you to. Oh? That is a really slow transition. You're not gonna finish tonight? Lame. Oh no, that wasn't the bit rate, it's just this really slow transition. I know! What the fuck? I wanna see the fucking party! I wanna play Truth or Dare again. I like the game. Ending a tad weak so far. I'm hoping that there's more after this. But so far, pretty fucking weak ending. Yeah, I really like this game. I like the way the characters tie into each other. Still, Virgilio being the White Knight still feels weird. I feel like his eccentricism to stand out, to blend in, was overdone, I guess. They could have definitely toned him back. Yeah. But no, I like the game a lot. And I'm still super excited for Nirvana when that comes out. Because that's gonna be fun. That's it. But I don't think I'll go through any more of the endings on stream or anything. Because you have to play through the whole game in order to do it. So hopefully we get the boss ending, but we might have gotten someone else's. I don't know. I didn't read too much into how the endings branch out. But it looks like we did miss one of the secret things, which is like that Anna thing, you can have a drink with her, like as a customer. Apparently I missed that. Did you have fun? Y for yes. Or am I supposed to click? Yep, I also got to meet a cat. Oh, okay, there's people talking. Yep, I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why, did your boss hug you though? Oh, why did your boss hug you though? She's that kind of person. Let's get to sleep. You were dozing off back there. So yeah, we just missed the entire party. You're right. Good night, Joe. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. I wish there was better idea if I'm supposed to be clicking something or if like the game just ends on the screen or what? Oh no. Okay, there we go. Friday, February 3rd. Okay. So it's been a good while. This is good. Really good. You have no idea how long I've wanted some curry. Remember I meant to eat some, but then I had to pay for some drinks I spilled on the floor. God, don't tell me I got that ending. That screwed up my budget. God damn it, I got the Virgilio ending! How the fuck did I get the Virgilio ending? Fuck. Fuck. Oh my god. Of all the endings to get, I get the fucking Virgilio ending. It's the least I can do after being such an obnoxious client. Yeah, about that.
You have fucked up.
Mind
now.
if I ask something, Mr.
Now you fucked
Timothy
up.
Mercury?
Now you fucked up. Now
So you
fucked
know.
Up. Now you fucked
It's a
up.
small
Now
city.
you fucked
Turns
up.
out two
Now you
very
have
grateful
fucked up.
girls soon became regulars, and both of them are related to you. So what's your question, bartender? Call me Joe. 2 questions, actually. The first one is, why did they brand you as a traitor? Because you killed the other guy? I don't know. It sounds weird considering the other guy assaulted 2 little girls. It was a cover-up. The guy was my superior. A high-ranking officer like him assaulting innocent civilians? That'd be unthinkable. On paper, at least. On record, I hurt the girls and killed them before another unit subdued me. Then I escaped from their custody. In reality... That's all I need to know. Sorry for bringing that up. Didn't you have another question? Yeah. How'd you build this restaurant so fast? It's a small city. Turns out 2 very grateful girls tracked me down to thank me. One of them was rich, and the other noticed I smelled like curry. Those 2 are really nice girls, huh? They didn't deserve what that bastard did to them. Excuse me. Oh, speaking of the angels. Timmy, 2 special curries, please. Oh, hi, Jill. Saturday, February 25th. Oh, do you, get multiple endings? Can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. Okay. So you're not locked into one. It's whether or not you get their scene. Oh, thank God, because I was like, do not tell me I have to play this game again to get anyone else's thing. You didn't have to accept, you know. Shut up. I'm having a good time. See, even Gaby is having fun. Relax a bit. Yeah, whatever. You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis. Too, how? You always manage to get reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you. You're talking too much, Gaby. Aww. It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill is more frustrated. Like this one time where she bought her a shirt that... God, is it the slut shirt? You're talking too much, little girl. Shirt that what? It had a pic of a cucumber on it. Cucumber? Ow! Just what are you doing with my hair? Sorry, it just got stuck on one of my fingers. Seriously. So I'm a bit like Lenore then. No, you just reminded me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as ass. That's what this girl was trying to say. Trying to say is that your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore and a half out of the mass. That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Share? You're talking too much, Alma. Okay, now I go back in time. It's not January. Yeah, the guy had a fantasy about women castrating him. I tried for an hour to convince him it's a bad idea, and I finally got to him. Alma Gaby is a baby. They're very cute. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicles should be. Basically a removable ball sack. I suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly. Oh, and there's Anna. I once saw a guy at a hospital in an emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill his fantasy. I once saw a guy in the hospital. Okay, yeah. I wonder if it's the same guy. I have enough problems with just one, you know. Just one what? Just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Tijuana thing. Now this? Don't you have more subdued stories? Come on, Joe. You're an adult. You can take that much. Shut up. Well, last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of my daughter. The story of her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Now you pretend it's a surprise? Quiet, you. She fought against nanomachine rejection for most of her life. Even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to that same sickness. Apparently, sometime after she got out of treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. But even then, she was amazing. She was? Eh? Yeah, she kept up her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar. Well, being confined to her room does that, I guess. I mean, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. She practically accomplished all of that by herself. She also beat nanomachine rejection, disease that only 2% of humans suffer and even less survive. Took a trucking truck to take her down. She was great, and to think I'm sort of like her sister. Silly Becky. Honey, did you say something? I did not. Weird. I swear I heard someone call me Silly Becky. Come again? It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but you're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it's weird. Oh well. As I was saying, the ball sack guy. Sunday, August 27th. Did I say August? Why the fuck did I say August? I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I only falsify my identity effectively around here. Really want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spend setting up a useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are. I already know. They're in the control panel you made. I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes, Jill, stop calling Garmitage. He'll take care of your 4-ball just fine. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. Never been away from 4 this long. I don't what I'll do. Don't know what I'll do. Okay? Typos. Ugh. He'll do just fine. He did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yes, but we're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget. I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whoever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, just one condition. Gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of my Emoto there, and I don't want her eyes soiled. Amora who? Little sister. Then just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Here you can save heart data. Loading a heart data will from the title screen or bar will let you start over from day 1 while keeping your items and money. Okay, cool. I'll save that on part 2. And then that is Valhalla. I appreciate everyone for coming out. Let me find someone to raid. Hold on, let me open up Twitch because it's doing a thing where it's like, I really wish the dashboard version of Twitch would give me a full view of who I can raid. Casey's live. I'll send you all over to Casey. Yeah, I loved the game a lot. I will be back tomorrow with more Yakuza 3. And then the plan for next Sunday is to start up a game called Nightmare Ned.
Cock, bitch!
I'll be playing Nightmare Ned. It's a game I used to play when I was little, but it also scared me because I was a fucking baby. So we'll see if I can beat it. And then, yeah. But, again, thank y'all for coming out. Alice will be after that. It honestly was like, because I also asked in my Discord, it was like a 50-50 split between the two games with a half vote for both of those two games. So I will be playing Alice. It'll just be after I play Nightmare Ned. Plus, Nightmare Ned should be fast, because it's a kid's game. But I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.